Cheers.
Happy Tuesday.
It's
Tuesday. Don't trick yourself. It's definitely Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Beginning of the week.
Man, I got confused.
Yeah.
It's definitely Tuesday. Guys, another week.
Another vlog.
Another vlog.
Did you ever watch, I don't know, they were like a YouTuber, they would do another week, another vlog.
No, I did not. Who was that?
It was Jess and Gabe. I think they're still a thing.
I have no idea who those people are.
This when vlogs were
disrespect.
popular. Anyways, we're going to get a lot done today.
We are.
Even though we don't have an outline of what we're talking about.
That's okay. This is great. So earlier in the week, we put up a
Instagram
Q&A.
poll. Yep.
Yes, the Instagram polls on our Instagram. And we wanted to open up the floor to questions that you guys may have for us. So, yeah, I'm excited to get into it. But before we get into it, let's do, how are you feeling, Brie? I'm
feeling
1 to 10. Let's do a daily.
Woo! It's been a really weird week.
Oh,
There's
man.
a lot going on.
Okay.
We'll have to debrief tomorrow. Lots of things going on. I think 6 or 7. I don't really know.
You're doing a 6 or 7. I thought you said like there's 6 or 7 things going on.
Oh,
I was like, oh my gosh.
There's 6 or 7 things going on in my life that
Yikes.
I just am not in control of. Just kidding, no. I'd say 6 on a 7. Or, I really liked it when we did Natalie, and then we didn't do a number scale.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But we'll stick with the number scale for
Okay.
today.
Okay.
I think it's raining. It's raining. Wow, what a
I
time.
want it to rain.
Hailey, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you doing?
Scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably a 7.
Okay.
I'd say I'm a 7.
I feel like that's what we are every week.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the day.
It's the average.
I'm ready for the day that we're both 10s.
Yeah.
What do you think would have to happen for you to be a 10?
I don't know.
Go on a date? Just kidding.
Absolutely not. That's an
Win the lottery.
0.
Depends on the date.
Depends on the date. You're right. If it's a date with my husband, then they're probably a 10. I don't know. I feel like maybe if I find like $500 on the floor, and then it's also Taco Tuesday.
Oh.
And then I also have ice cream.
Yeah.
And I also, I don't know, like, go out and do something spontaneously. I feel like then I'll be at a 10.
Yeah, sure.
But
what time?
today it's a 7.
Today's a 7. Last week I'm pretty sure it was a 7. What are we going to be next week? Tune in. Alrighty, let's dive into these questions because there are some juicy questions.
I'll get my phone
we
ready.
also want to say
Oh.
we are going to be answering some questions that are on our Spotify. So if you guys go to our Spotify episode, every week we have a question of the week that you guys can answer. And we've had some people asking us some questions. We can't respond directly on Spotify.
No. What a scam.
What a scam. So we're going to respond right here, right now to a few questions. So if you're watching on YouTube, you guys can put it in the comments.
Yeah. For the next time we do a Q&A.
For the next time, yeah.
Yeah.
Always be asking those questions. You never know when we're going to do a Q&A.
Exactly.
Don't want to be behind.
We just spring it on you.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to start? Do you know what our first question's going to be?
Yikes. I mean, I can start.
Also, I'm a nerd and I don't have Instagram on my phone, so I'm using my iPad.
Wowza. Okay.
Some good ones.
I'm trying to think. Let's start with... Wow, so many questions.
Do a random poll, like
a
scroll,
random one?
and then just do whatever your finger lands on. That's how we'll start this.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Somebody asked me this last night. I just saw another Dune commercial.
Dune commercial.
It's with Timothée Chalamet, and the crush is coming back. He was too chiseled for a second. Like
Timothée Chalamet is your celebrity crush?
Oh yeah, he's very attractive. Josh Hutcherson.
Oh yeah, Josh Hutcherson.
Liam Hemsworth.
All right. So Hunger Games. Have you been watching too much Hunger Games?
Woody Allen. Woody Harrelson. Not Woody Allen.
Woody Harrelson. Oh, so funny.
Cinna.
Cinna.
Attractive.
Wow. She's just on the Hunger Games train.
What's your celebrity crush?
Who is my celebrity crush? I'm trying to think. You know, there's just too many. Channing Tatum, I think
He's too much. Okay.
Too much.
Can we
Not
clarify? Would you date for real your celebrity crush?
Would I date Channing Tatum? Yes.
No, but okay. Would it last though? Because
I would hope so.
If I was dating Channing Tatum, I would be self-conscious the whole time. You know, because he's this gorgeous human being.
You can't think like that.
That's how I think, Kaylee.
If Channing Tatum's dating you, then clearly he thinks that there's something great about you. You know. I don't know. Channing Tatum's super cute. Who else do I think is really cute?
Morgan Wallen?
Oh, Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is also super cute.
Oh my gosh, one of my small group girls loves Michael B. Jordan.
He's pretty cute. Who else? Who else do I think is cute?
That's a good lineup so far.
Yeah, that's all I'll say, because
then
I'll just be thinking forever. Yeah. All right, your turn for a question.
My turn for a question? Okay, I'm just going to scroll and get one. Oh, this is a fun one. How do you make money?
How do you make money?
How does one make money? Well, you see.
I don't know exactly what they wanted us specifically to talk about. I feel like
making money.
Just making money.
Just making money. You go to job.
You go to job.
Job hires you.
You go to job.
You go to job
for
every week.
For job.
Job connects to your bank, deposits money bi-weekly, sometimes once a month. That's how you make money. Have skill, do skill, get paid for skill.
Yeah. That's so interesting. All right.
Shout out to that person.
Yeah, I don't really know how else to answer that. How do you make money? Yeah, that's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah.
I don't know what they wanted from us. All right, my turn?
Yeah.
I'm like closing my eyes. How many countries or states have you been to? That's a good one.
How many countries? Ireland?
Yeah. Brie's been to a lot more than I have.
Hailey, I'm mad at her because she doesn't have her podcast. Doesn't have her passport.
I don't have a podcast?
You got fired.
I'm fired? You're telling me this now?
You actually need a passport to be on a podcast.
What?
Yeah.
How have I already done all these episodes?
Illegal.
Illegal?
You're about to be kicked out.
Kicked out?
IRS is coming.
Not the IRS.
IRS be wild. Okay, Ireland, United States of America, United Kingdom, I was going to say Philippians. The Philippines. Those are the countries.
Okay.
Why do I feel like... Okay. And then states. Mm-hmm. So that's 4 countries. I'm including the United States of America.
That's fair.
Yeah. Texas. D.C. Does that count as a state? We'll count it. Florida. Technically New York because I stopped at the airport, but only to the airport. Colorado, New Mexico. So I think that's it. Am I missing one? I'm about to go to Tennessee and North Carolina. That'll be fun.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So it's about to be 8.
This summer, right?
Yeah. A few weeks,
that's
actually.
Really cool. I've always wanted to go to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Like Brie said, I don't have a passport, so I have never
You've been to a bunch of states, though.
I have been to quite a bit of states. Yeah, I grew up, my family, when I was in high school, every year we would go on a 2-week trip to a new state in our RV. And so I've been to, on those trips, I'm trying to think of the U.S. and states. We went to South Dakota. Mm-hmm. We've been to Oregon. Mm-hmm. We've been to Utah. I went to all the national parks in Utah, so that's kind of a flex. Where else did we go?
California.
Obviously, I've been to California. I've been to Montana. I've been to Arizona.
Yep.
I've been to... We drove through Wyoming.
Counts.
So we'll say that counts.
Yep.
I think we also drove through a little bit of Idaho.
Okay. I've been to Idaho.
Oh, there you go.
There's another one.
And then I've been to Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, and I also, stopped in the airport at North Carolina.
We counted.
But it was just for the airport.
Yeah.
And then to
I
West
counted
Virginia.
New York, so you can count.
I'm pretty sure that's all the ones that I've been to.
Yeah. All right, that's 11. That's pretty good. I think that's more countries and states that I've been to combined. So.
Wow. Look at me.
Kudos to you, homie. Okay, we're going to do a Spotify question now. Spotify question. Oh, this was from a few weeks ago. What is your favorite fast food place besides Jack in the Box?
What is my favorite fast food place besides Jack in the Box? Man. Oh, man. I'm going to have to think about that one. Do you have any at the top
Chick-fil-A.
of your head?
Absolutely.
Chick-fil-A.
I would say I thought yours was going to be Cane's.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Cane's is good.
Or
I also have self-diagnosed myself with ADHD, so I have like hyperfixations on food.
Yeah.
And
Is it still the habit? Oh, Rio's. There's so many
Rio is
places.
it's just I think it's always just gonna be Cafe Rio, but I don't consider that a fast food place.
Okay.
Because I sit down and eat it. But I well, she said the habit because I literally had the barbecue chicken salad like almost every day for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
And then I just stopped, and then I was just like, I don't want this anymore. So I went through that phase with Cane's too, but no, not
Dang.
Cane's.
Okay,
So
what's
yours
it now?
is Cafe Rio.
No,
I mean, not Cafe
mine
Rio.
is Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Sorry, I'm trying
So good.
to press
You can't
my Cafe Rio
beat
love onto
Chick-fil-A.
everybody else.
So good.
I don't know. Chick-fil-A is good.
Yeah.
I'd have to say In-N-Out. It just never fails. And I know you don't like In-N-Out.
Here's a strong opinion.
It's reasonably priced. I can go there and get a burger for like $3.50, $4. Like I can get whatever I want, and they
No,
have
you
shakes,
can't.
so you know how much
They
I
have
love ice
one
cream.
thing on their menu.
Don't disrespect.
Fries or burgers.
Okay, but you can get a cheeseburger. You can get a
Still a
double
burger.
double.
Still a burger.
It's still a burger, but it's a burger different ways.
But
You can get it protein style.
their
can get it a
patties are
Flying
so
Dutchman.
thin.
Yes.
Their French fries are not good.
Their French fries are good. Have you dipped it in a shake?
Yes. Okay. That
Have
that,
you
that is
ate
good.
it with spread? Like you can't. I don't.
No,
like
I don't
fry-
like
I'm a
spread. I
sauce
don't like
gal.
sauce.
I feel like you're just making it worse on yourself. I don't know if it's really helping you. I don't think. Yeah, I can't help you there. You don't like burgers.
I like burgers.
You like burgers. You just don't like In-N-Out
Anything-
burgers because they're too thin.
because all I get on a burger is bun and meat.
Okay, see, you're making it's you. It's not the In-N-Out. It's you.
But
you don't like sauce.
the best way to judge a burger is how is the meat and how is the bun. Best way to judge that is by eating just bun and meat. If you just eat bun and meat at In-N-Out, you're not getting much food.
No, but I will say though, I do agree with you with the bun and the meat though about how to judge a burger because one of my biggest pet peeves is soggy bread.
Oh yeah.
I hate when I go somewhere and there's soggy bread. If I touch it with my hand,
That's bad.
or like I taste soggy bread in my mouth, I will throw up. It's disgusting. I refuse to eat it. That's why I don't go to Subway. I don't go to Subway because their bread's
I love
soggy.
Subway.
But In-N-Out, I don't know if it's because their buns are so spongy. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't get soggy.
It doesn't get soggy, but it gets hard.
I hate when I get to the bottom of a burger in the wrapper and it's soggy.
Yeah,
then
but
I'm
it's
throwing
hard.
half of my burger away,
Stale.
and I'm just like,
Okay, I have a unscripted question for you.
no.
What? Okay. Rude. What is the I don't know how do you say this. What is the max time period to eat a leftover burger? We went to Lazy Dog on Saturday.
We did.
Yeah.
We know we
It's
did.
been okay, I'm telling people a secret. It's actually not Tuesday. It's been
It's not.
It's been 6 days.
Okay.
I ate it today for lunch. Is
Oh.
that too
Yeah.
that's too much time?
I'm also
It tasted
terrible.
good.
My mom is definitely watching this, so I have to be honest. But I'm terrible with leftovers. Like I will take something, I'll like eat, like not finish my food at a restaurant. I'll be like, oh, I'll eat it later. I never do. Depends on what it is.
I always do.
But usually I never do. It just sits in the fridge and I forget about it.
Terrible.
But if it's really good, like right now I know that I have some leftover mac and cheese in my fridge, and when I get home I'm going to eat it.
I'm going to ask your mom if you actually eat it.
I will eat it. I'll text you a picture tonight.
Okay.
I will eat it. But, yeah.
Post it on the Instagram.
Yeah. I was going to say In-N-Out. Also, McDonald's. which sounds terrible because a lot of people I know don't like
People like
McDonald's, but I know it's terrible for you. My arteries are currently being clogged as I'm telling you
You
this
don't
right
eat
now.
it every day though. So.
No, I don't. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, they're like the Big Mac sauce and the chicken nuggets. I do like it.
Did you know?
I like
This
the chicken
blew my
nuggets.
mind
Don't tell me
a
about
few
the
weeks
chicken
ago.
nugget shapes. Are you gonna tell me about
What?
that?
There's different chicken nugget shapes?
Yes.
Can you get stars?
No. What? No, you can't get a star. Oh, you're not talking about the chicken nugget
No,
shapes?
I'm not. I have
Oh,
no idea what
sorry.
you're talking about.
There's like 5 or 6 different shapes.
What?
It's like a bell, a boot.
What?
That's something that we can talk about later.
Wait, what are the shapes?
It's a bell and a boot, and there's like a couple other ones.
That's
Here,
not a thing.
You tell me, and I'll look it up. You tell me what you're gonna say about McDonald's.
I just found out the other day that you can combine an M&M and Oreo McFlurry into one McFlurry. So you get M&Ms and Oreo, because I'm always indecisive. Do I want M&M? Do I want Oreo? I don't know. I got both the other day,
Wow.
and it was glorious. What are the other shapes of chicken nuggets?
Hold on.
My story wasn't long enough. I just
Chicken
don't understand. Do they have a cookie
nugget
cutter that they
shapes.
cut the
I don't know.
chicken into? Also, that takes so much energy
For
for not being able to tell.
Bro, just tell me.
I think you're lying.
A ball, a bell, a bone, and a boot.
A ball. So a circle, a square.
A ball, a bell, a bone, and a boot. They're not extremely different, but this is what McDonald's has come out with. We'll have to put a picture up on the screen.
My
so you know
mind
what
is
we're talking
blown.
about.
None of those look like any of the things except the ball, which is just a circle.
I'll have to save it.
That's crazy. All right.
Oh, yeah. So
What's
good.
our next question, Hailey?
All right. Next question.
Whoa.
Do you guys have any tattoos? If so, how many? What are they and where are they?
I have 4 tattoos. One on my pinky toe, one on my big toe, one
They're all on your toes?
on my butt,
What?
another behind my... No, I'm just kidding. I have no tattoos.
Wow.
Someday.
You fooled me.
Probably not. I think I've decided I'm probably going to not get a tattoo.
Bree's talked to me at least a couple of times about saying, like, I'm going to go get a tattoo.
Hailey, how many tattoos do you have?
How many tattoos do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5.
Dude, where are they?
I have one on my wrist,
Mm.
which is my grandma's handwriting.
Yeah.
It says I love you. I have a cross on my elbow. I have a heart on my hip.
Mm-hmm.
I have a cowboy hat on my ribs, and I have like a huge, it's not huge, but it's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Like a flower piece on my spine, and it's my family's birth flowers.
Yeah. I love that one.
So it is, that one took the longest.
Yeah, it looks like
out
it
of
hurt.
all of them, obviously, because all my other ones are fine line tattoos. But yeah, that one took, I think I was there for like 4 hours.
Wow. It's beautiful. I really like that one.
It is
It's nice
very
on
nice.
a swimsuit. You can just see it. It's really cute.
Yeah. I was in a wedding, and the dress was open back, and I had it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Beautiful. Next question.
I'm closing my eyes. Should Brie get her taste buds checked after her Coke and Pepsi taste the same? Take. That was, I knew as soon as you said that was going to be controversial.
That's from Greg. Greg texted me, and he was like, "You're
Greg was
crazy."
upset.
Greg was very upset. Sorry, Greg.
Which
I don't
is
know.
fair. You know what we should have done? I should have read these questions ahead of time, and then should have brought Coke and Pepsi, and you should have done a blind taste test.
Maybe next episode with our special guest, we'll have some Coke and Pepsi on. Start icebreaker.
Blind
Do these taste
test.
the same? Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's good.
Oh, so good, so good. I will answer that for you.
Yeah.
Yes, she should get her taste buds checked.
How do you get your taste buds checked?
I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
We can get the berry that numbs your taste buds. Have you if you eat a berry and it messes with your buds?
Your taste bud, it just changes them. So
I
like
guess
things
that
are
wouldn't really
sour
help.
or sweet.
I heard when you drink
sour.
Coke on that, it tastes like nothing. It tastes like water. That's what I've heard.
Wow.
I don't know.
I don't either.
All right. Next question. Oh, same question. Oh, what would you do if you won the lottery?
What would I do if I won the lottery? Wow, that's good. That's good. Man, so good. How much am I winning?
$1 million.
$1 million. Wow. Yeah, I think obviously if I won $1 million today, I think I would treat it as just like normal.
Yeah.
I feel like people, I mean, I don't know anybody who's won the lottery, but maybe like sometimes on TV or whatever, or you see people.
Yeah, I guess $1 million.
And they like quit their job and they're like.
For $1 million, you're not going to quit your job.
I guess so, but I have heard of people like they get too excited and they call their boss and they're like,
F you, man!
And it's like, then they're like, wait, why did I quit my job? Man, yeah, I think I would. Oh man,
I'd buy a house.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I'd buy a house. Not. I wouldn't go crazy.
No.
Obviously, with $1 million, you can't go too crazy in California.
Right.
Because that's like
buy a house, save money for all the electricity and water bills.
I'd buy like a normal house.
These are 20-year-old goals. Go us.
I think I'd buy a house. But yeah, but it's sad because like, where would I buy a house? Because if you buy a house in California, your $1 million is gone basically, unless you buy a pile of junk and then you're gonna redo the whole thing.
Well, you could still get a mortgage and then you like pay it off.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I should have upped the lottery, but that's what we're stuck with.
But also, like, if you buy, that's what happens if you buy a house in California. You buy a house somewhere else, like say Texas, Idaho, Montana. Like I'm trying to think, Oregon, Washington.
Yeah.
Like even other states over there, southern states, like Arkansas. Like we have a friend who has a house in Arkansas, and I think she said it was like less than 500,000.
Yeah.
So it's like that's crazy.
That is crazy. Wild.
You could buy 2 houses, 3 houses.
That'd be cool. Yep, that's what we do with $1 million. Buy a house. Mm-hmm. Next question. What is el cuestión? We have a lot of questions. I don't know if we're going to get through them all.
I don't think so. We'll have to do it 2-part.
Parte dos.
What was your first impression of each other?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
Okay, have we talked about this? I don't think so.
I
don't think we talked about this. This is going to be awkward. I was scared of you. I thought you were this popular girl who was best friends with Danae, who we've had on the podcast, and some of the other people from the high school ministry, and I was like, ooh, they're besties. I don't know if I'm a fan here because they're like really cool. So I was intimidated.
Okay.
And a little scared.
Actually, which is hilarious, and I still don't understand to this day. Like, I have had at least, 5 people come up to me and tell me, like we've been friends or whatever, and they told me, when I first met you, I was scared. And I'm like, I don't know if it's my RBF or what it is, but,
You're just too cool.
I definitely have not gotten that before. Usually it's the, I was scared of you. It's not the, I thought you were so popular. I never got that before.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That really helped me.
Hi, Train.
Hi. Bye.
Now I'm curious. What was your impression?
I'm trying to even think, and this sounds terrible because I have terrible memory, but I don't even remember.
Just don't remember. I don't make an impression, guys.
No, it's not that you don't make an impression. It also is, I swore that I met you a lot sooner than I did, and
it's very
I think
possible.
We came to the conclusion that that wasn't you.
It's possible.
I think it was another redhead.
That's
no disrespect.
That's disrespectful.
I don't know. I probably thought you were great. I don't think I had any reservations with you whatsoever.
All right. That's great to know that I am a forgettable
I didn't say you were a forgettable person.
Nobody loves me.
Nobody said that.
Just kidding.
That's why we have podcasts, because nobody loves you and I don't care about you.
This might have to be one of our last questions, or maybe 2 more questions. Or we can keep going. We'll figure it out. We have a lot of questions that we got to get through. What? Oh, this one's cute. What did you say? What's your favorite thing about each other? This is so cute.
Man, juicy. Oh, man. I feel like there's so many things. I can't pick one.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Just kidding.
There's not a lot of things.
What's my favorite thing?
It's really hard to come up with one.
Freezer.
My favorite thing about Hailey is that she's super, like, energetic. Like, she, like, pumps me up. So, like, when I'm down, she's very good at, like, getting me out of the downer. She's a really good friend.
Wow, thanks.
You care about people really well. Like, you love people well. And, like, if you're friends with Hailey, like, you're going to be pursued and you're going to be fought for as a friend. So.
Wow. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. I don't know, man. There's so many good qualities. You are like the best baker I've met so far in my life. I feel like every time I'm
not
like,
banana cream pies though.
Not banana cream pies or those muffin/cookie things you made for Monica.
What good things have I made?
You made some good things. You made me that soup one time when I was sick.
That's true.
You also made pasta for Tucker and Taylor.
That's true.
I'm trying to think of what else you made, but you've definitely made some other things. You made some stuff, and it's been great.
Thanks.
What else? So many good things. I can't just say that you're a great baker. It's hard too because I feel like on the spot I'm not great, which is
it's okay. I know that you love me.
I think you're also super knowledgeable about the Bible, which I am very not envious about, but I think it's a really cool trait that you have. Like you constantly pursue God, and you're very. I mean, obviously as Christians, we're supposed to pursue God, but I feel like Brie does a really good job. Like I could have a conversation with Brie, and then she could be like, "Oh, well, like." I was reading the Bible today, and it said blah, 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 blah. And I'll be like, bro, what? I'll be like, I don't even remember what I had for breakfast. Like, and so that's something I got to work on.
Well,
but
yeah.
I think you give really good advice to people, too. So that's a good one.
That's sweet. I'm self-conscious about that.
Oh, really?
About that I give terrible advice.
I don't think you give terrible advice.
That's good. Sometimes I'm worried. I'm like, what am I even saying? If I give good advice, that means God's hopefully speaking through me, because Brie doesn't give good advice to herself sometimes. That's funny. Oh, that was sweet. That was sweet.
All right,
should we keep going? Yeah. There's some good ones that we haven't done. Oh, this is a good one. Do you each have a spiritual goal for the year? Hailey, do you have a spiritual goal?
Do I have a spiritual goal? Yeah, I think I do. So we've been, shout out to Young Adults, we've been doing a series. We just did our second week of the series, and I think it's been really good, and it's all about just the craziness of life and trying to like find time for God and like quiet time, like in the craziness of the world. And so that's been really interesting because for me, and I remember like the question like last night that somebody had asked was like, where do you find time, like solely quiet time to like sit with God? And it wasn't, it was so like pinpoint on the spot where it was like no background noise, like no nothing, like literally just like silence.
Yeah.
And I was like, I honestly can't even remember a time where like it was just dead silent because I function on sound. And I, like I said, self-diagnosed with myself with ADHD, but I have to have background music or something on, whether that be a TV show, a movie. Like I could be scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and I need to have a background sound. I could be cleaning my room, my headphones are on, I need to sound. Like I'm driving in my car, like, and my sister always tells me I'm dumb for it, but that's when I call people because I literally have to be doing something while I'm doing something, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so it was just like a reflection of last night being like, wow, like I honestly can't remember a time that I just literally sat and was just there. And so I think probably just like taking the time to like sit with God is probably my spiritual goal. And what was also super interesting was I think it was somebody did an interview with Mother Teresa.
Yeah.
And they were asking, when you pray to God, what do you pray about? And she said, well, I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was somewhere along the lines of, I don't.
Yeah.
And
You don't speak.
I don't
You don't say
I don't
anything.
say anything. I just sit. And so then the interviewer was like taken aback, and he was like, how do I pivot off of this?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, well, what does God say when like, what does he tell you? And she's like, oh, he doesn't.
He just listens.
He just listens.
Yeah.
And that was just like, whoa. But it's like, it's okay to like spend time with God and to literally just sit. Like, I don't need to like hear him.
Yeah.
And like, I technically like also don't need to like say anything. Like, I feel like every time I'm just like, oh, if I'm going to have a conversation with God, like I can just like, I have to say something.
Yep.
Like I can't. And it's almost where sometimes when you're like with somebody, and it sounds stupid, but the way I think of it, it's like even just like the space to be with somebody, if that makes sense. Like if me and you were sitting here and like we just weren't doing anything, we were just like it's just like the comfort of like having somebody there. I don't know.
We've done that too, and that's so real. Like relationships, you just need to spend time with each other.
Yeah.
So your goal is to spend time with the Lord. This year. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What about you?
I don't know how to put this into words practically. Like speak it, like in my mind it makes sense how to do it. But I think last year there was a point where, and I again kind of talked about this before, but how there was nothing else to do, and so I was desperate for God. There was nothing else to like hold on to or go to or talk to. So I was at God's mercy. I was at God's feet, and like I just like remember like being in the worst place, but God was there. And there was just this like feeling of like, okay, yeah, I feel awful right now, but the Lord is near to the brokenhearted. The Lord is near to like the weary. And realizing, okay, I don't need to be weak and weary and depressed all the time, but this is how I should be feeling, like this desperation for God. And so I think just like focusing on keeping that desperation. And so like that looks like waking up in the morning and being like, I need Jesus. Like I need, because like I I've gotten in the habit for a while of like getting up and reading the Bible, but it becomes almost like a chore sometimes, or almost like I don't know, just depends on my mood, but like checking my mood and being like, my feelings have no say in my relationship with God. Like I know that God loves me. I know that he's fighting for me. And so, going about our relationship like I need him, and I haven't done that before, where it's like, yeah, God's there, but going about a relationship with God where like this is the only thing that matters. This is the only thing that keeps me going. This is the only reason why I'm here on this earth. And so like reading the Bible and like being amazed. Like I just read the story of Joseph, and oh my gosh, it's such a cool story of like he's weeping in the end, where if you haven't read the story of Joseph and his 11 brothers who are crazy, but he ends up loving them in the end and forgiving them in the end because he sees God's plan. And so like, sorry, this is going off on a whole rant, but like realizing that like I can't see God's plan right now. And it sucks right now. Some things. I mean, life's okay. My life doesn't suck.
But it sucks not knowing
knowing where I'm going or what's going to happen, but knowing and believing that I am going somewhere, like God is leading me down a path, and like clinging to that. So my goal is to like be reminded of that, and be reminded that I'm on his path. I'm on his I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm there. You know? So I hope that made sense. But yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah, okay.
So good.
Hopefully.
Well, I thought this was great.
This was really good.
This is great.
This might have been a longer episode, but you guys got more of Hailey and Brie. We got to answer basically half the questions.
Yeah.
So that means that we're going to have to come back and do this again. We don't know when.
Yeah.
But we're going to do it.
So keep the questions flowing. Because you never know.
Keep answering on YouTube. Comment on YouTube. Any questions you have, go to Spotify. We always have a poll. So you're going to want to know what the poll is.
Yeah.
And then we also have a question of the week. So
yeah. So
put that up there. We are still going to do POVs. And we're going to come up with them on the spot because we've been focusing on these questions so much. So this is going to be... This is going to be a good one. My POV number 21.
21. If anybody gets my...
Oh, I have a good one. This is a deep one.
Okay.
It's technically not my POV, but I'm taking it. So I just finished watching the... Huh?
Do keep going.
I just finished watching the Ed Sheeran documentary.
Oh, okay.
Really
yes,
good, really sad.
About
it's
that.
a real it's good. But also like he's sad and I'm just like Eddie boy, I love you. But one of the things he said in that, so like his documentary, part of it is like he lost a friend, and one of the things he said in it was like, I don't think I realized how much of and he's like 32 now.
Yeah.
He just lost a friend like a year ago, I think.
Oh, poor guy.
But he was like, I didn't realize how much of a kid I was before grief hit me. And he's like, I don't think that I think, you become an adult when like grief hits you. And I think, I was thinking about that and I'm like, I don't think it is necessarily just death that when you are surrounded by grief, or like overcome with grief.
Yeah.
But I feel like I kind of agree with that. Like I feel like I grew up a lot when I like had to go through the grieving process. Whether it's with friends or other relationships, like I think that really like grew me up is like grief.
Yeah.
Grows you up, man. Makes you into adult, or starts the adulting process. Like I was always obviously an adult, acting like an adult, but I think like mentally, like I was just like, I don't know, didn't feel like an adult. And through that process, like, I don't know, maybe that's a terrible thing to say or to believe, but that's my POV, and I'm going to say it with confidence.
That's her POV.
Grief makes you into an adult.
Grief makes you into an adult.
Yeah.
I feel like that's good. That's good to think about.
Some people become adults earlier.
That's
some
true.
later. I don't know.
Just depends on life.
You don't have to have a deep POV if you have
mine's not going to be deep. Man, oh man. My POV is, why are vehicles so expensive? That's my... yeah. Why are vehicles so expensive? Like, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, it takes a lot of time to make a car or whatever. And you gotta, like, ship it to all these different places to make it, probably. I don't know how cars work, okay? You turn it on, you go. That's as far as I know.
Yeah.
But,
wild.
Anybody who knows me
knows that Hailey wants a truck.
knows I want a truck.
You're not getting a truck.
All these people on here are probably gonna laugh at me and call me a typical white girl. And you know what? Keep your opinions to yourself. Because I do want a truck. And I do want a Tacoma. And I do want it in Cavalry Blue. And I do know exactly why I want it. I don't know. I just like trucks.
That's the reason why you want it, is you like trucks.
And
you're going to spend a lot of money on gas.
Well, whatever.
I
mean, yeah, it's more of a it's a want. It's not a need. That's also what I've discovered in life, because
that's what you're gonna get when you win the lottery. Forget the house.
Forget the house. I'll live in my truck. No, I'd get a house. No, it's just it's a nice car. It's a nice truck, so I look at it all the time because but also everybody has it right now.
Sure.
So that's upsetting because I'll like literally be somewhere and me and Brie went to Trader Joe's the other day and I was like, oh, that's the truck I want.
It's tragic. Tear rolls down her eyes.
But yeah. So, but that truck that I want, because also here's another. I'll try to make this quick. But the truck color that I want is Cavalry Blue, and it's a Toyota Tacoma, and it comes in multiple Toyota different types of cars, not just a Tacoma.
Yeah.
But they started making that color in the 2019 version of the Tacoma, and they just recently put it out for Camrys, Corollas, Tundras.
Whoa.
Passports.
It's a beautiful blue.
It is a very nice blue, but they just recently put it out for all these different cars.
It's kind of like this blue.
Kinda, but it's definitely more
You can't really see it.
tealish.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look it up. Cavalry Blue, you can look it up. Tacoma, or any Toyota car, honestly. Anyway, but in the 2019 Tacomas, they don't have heated seats, or you have to get like
heated seats are nice.
Different package. And they also don't have Apple CarPlay. So there's so many. So it's like, it's hard.
You can update your thing to have Apple CarPlay.
I don't want to. But anyway, that was it.
Anyways.
And also, the 2019 car, sorry, I'll just say it. 2019 Toyota Tacoma is like $45,000.
Yeah.
For a 2019. But I get it, because like cars are expensive right now because, I don't know.
My dad just bought a car, 2019, $10,000.
Was it a Tacoma?
No.
Was it Cavalry Blue?
No.
That's probably why it's $10,000.
It's a nice car.
Anyway, yeah, so I'll do some more research.
Oh, it was 2015. Just kidding.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
But like I said, it's a want, not a need. I've got my Corolla, Roberta 2.0.
You're Gucci.
And she's great.
You're
but
Gucci.
anyway,
Someday.
$45,000 for a 2019 vehicle.
Haley's upset. So we're just going to end the episode here
I don't have
so that she
$45,000.
can we can debrief this a little bit more.
I'll have to cry in my Corolla.
We love you guys. Thanks for
It's
watching.
been great. We'll see you next week.
Sayonara, Cowboys.
POV.